All right, we are talking about how to learn any skill 9 times faster than normal. What's one skill you wish you had? No, like one real human skill, like language, business, persuasion, sales, starting a company, making $1 million.
Learning languages fast.
Learning languages.
Yeah, that'd be really awesome.
Who says making $1 million?
Yeah. Of course.
No?
Isn't that like
Presto likes that one. So that's what we're going to be talking about. I'm also working out, recording a little bit. I got this 45-pound, 35-pound pull-up thing. So, all right, you guys want to clear out for 1 second so I don't accidentally whack into you? Yeah, you might want to come on that side. You can move. That one you might want to step back just enough to be able to see.
Hey Ty, you think the Golden State Warriors can make it without Steph Curry?
Yes, but you don't recover that easily from losing somebody of that level, but we'll see how they do. I hope they do. What's he out with?
MCL. 2 weeks.
Woo. Only 2 weeks?
Yeah. Hopefully they make it to the finals.
Steph Curry. Okay, let's get this set in so we can get out of here.
To the floor.
Oh, 35 pounds.
All the way down. Big pull, last one. Up. Nice.
Can you even see this though?
Yeah.
You can? Okay. You want to grab this off?
Yeah.
Hi, did you have pre-workout?
Huh?
You didn't have that for your
No.
pre-workout?
No one handed it to me when I walked in. So, some more ways to learn. Can you hand it to me? 9 ways to learn faster. I'll tell you the most important thing. By far. And everybody thinks they have this, but nobody does. Literally, nobody does. It's almost is an open mind. Every person you meet will tell you to have an open mind. I'm like, bullshit. Bullshit. Because if you have an open mind, it's like having a sponge. That means that if you have a truly empty sponge, I can throw it on a puddle of water and it's 100% able to soak up to capacity. Most people, if I throw 10 good ideas at them, if they remember half of one, I will be blown away. Seriously. It's mind-blowingly incredible how full people's mind is, how little room there is to add anything new. And you can see it on Facebook Live comments if you want to see. How many people think they know shit? Okay. How can I do this with? Should I do these weighted or no weighted?
You don't have to whisper.
Hold it up.
Are we doing that?
Woo!
I think we're just doing.
You guys want to come over here? You guys can talk into the camera when I'm working out.
Ty, are we not doing a training video with Presto today?
No, we're going to do it with Sammy.
We already did one with Sammy. Are we doing another?
We've done one with Presto.
Okay.
It's just the way the time is, it'll be better that way.
Should I not be ready?
You guys can talk, read him some comments, Adrian.
Drag straight.
Okay.
From my hand. Control right down. And don't let the feet hit the floor.
How do you girls train your mind to be more open to new experiences?
Taking time for myself every once in a
Yeah.
while, I guess.
I
It's really
like
always
to-
good.
Halfway.
Sometimes in the morning I'll like do I don't do it always, but I'll do like meditations for myself.
Yeah.
Where I'll just like block everything out and just try to just clear my mind and focus on myself.
You can't let other people dictate what you should do. It should always be coming from you and what you feel at the time, I think.
Alright, I'm going to have to disagree with some of this. But I'm glad you're talking. Because it's giving me time to work out. I do not think that is the answer. In fact, if I may be so bold, I would go the opposite way. We live in a world of 7.3 billion people trying to figure out life their own. This sounds like the worst plan known to mankind. It sounds like 7.3 billion people reinventing fire, the wheel. Sir Isaac Newton said, if I'm great, it's because I stand on the shoulders of giants. So I highly recommend you don't spend time learning on your own. Now you do need a break, but not to learn. Not to learn. So I'm glad we said that because that's a great segue. The way to learn 9 times faster, number 1, whatever the fuck you do, don't learn from yourself. For the love of if you were born a baby today and you sat in a room every day, how quickly could you learn English? Alone. You're on a desert island. Never is the answer. Language is learned from other humans. How quickly could you learn math? Never, because it took humans 10, 20,000 years of accumulated culture to figure out math, science, history, everything. You don't learn anything on your own, really, except basic primal instincts. But even those don't work that well. Jiu-jitsu is about doing the opposite when people attack you. So is boxing. If you ever get in a fight with a boxer, the reason he'll beat your ass is because when you're throwing crazy blows, he's just gonna pop you right down the center. That's not natural. It's trained. Everything great in life is trained from other people. Now, eventually, you will achieve a level of foundational knowledge that you'll be able to innovate. Maybe. Einstein innovated, but he was Einstein. And most people ain't fucking Einstein. So, yeah, I think you're gonna have to keep bringing more food. Yes. Later. What's up? You guys want to join in this conversation?
Sure.
What's up, crazy? We're talking about how to learn 9 times faster. Actually, this is appropriate because somebody who just walked in here is very stubborn. So to learn faster, we're talking about the 9 ways to learn anything, any skill. I mean, how to learn anything 9 times faster. The average person takes 20 years to become a millionaire. 20 years to become a millionaire. There's lots of people out there. I just had 2 guests at my house, husband and wife. They made $1 million in their first year in business. 1. My friend, in 3 years, he built a company that is making $200 million a year. That's a fast learning curve. So the second thing is, don't compare yourself to yourself. Number 2, don't compare yourself to yourself. People always go, oh, I'm a fast learner. I'm like, compared to who? Compared to yourself? Maybe, but not compared to other people. All right, let's do this last set. You guys want to lift some weights?
Got a bad shoulder.
Good, you can do squats. We got squats ready for you.
People are wondering how they can train their brain while training their body at the same time.
I got a new training program. I'm getting ready to go video it in a few minutes. Boom, Adrian's setting it up. Big A. It's got to be the mustache.
What's the hardest part about being you, Adrian?
Being born with this beautiful mustache.
All right. We're going to go salsa dancing. Is that your salsa dancing outfits?
Yeah.
It is? You don't want to wear a dress?
I know you're going dancing.
Now you know. You know one thing that's hard on a woman? Not knowing where they're going. Like, I feel like if you want to torture a woman, you're just like, we're going out, and they go, where? And you don't tell them.
Yeah.
All right, come here. You guys can be spotters. We need 2 spotters. You ready?
A lot of comments about the Warren Buffett conference Saturday.
Spotters. 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 Okay. Instead of presto, can you guys hand me that weight?
Oh, it's only 75 pounds.
I'm
Hand me
willing
that.
to try.
I'll try.
She's gonna let her.
I'll be willing
Do
to
not hurt yourself.
Hold up.
I filmed that. Come on. Can you get that up?
Is there a challenge?
Is this a challenge?
Here we go.
This is like the hammer in the stomach.
Oh! Oh! She's from Finland. That's why.
Finland?
I mean, I thought you're from Finland.
Iceland.
Iceland, sorry. You know this one of the strongest men in the world from Iceland.
Ow, not Wander.
It's me.
No, it's a guy named. He's the mountain. All right, you gotta come over here. Take your shirt off. I mean, your jacket off. Let's go. Not your shirt. You know what I mean.
Yeah, right.
People always be trying to twist shit. All right, put your purses down.
Both of us?
Yes. We're having the amateurs versus the pros. They're pros because they're in the gear. Now wait till I get one up. This one's a
I'm
bitch.
gonna do them fast motion too.
Yeah.
So it's gonna go really fast.
No. Do the pull-ups in fast.
Okay, yeah.
Or the squats. No, the squats is the best
I
fast.
got you going up with your legs going
Yeah.
fast. That looks really cool.
You could do the pulls in slow-mo.
Okay.
And this one in this
I'll
one's
do it in
hard.
reverse or something like that.
Snapchat
Yeah, do
tips.
this in reverse. Alright, I'm gonna need you to help me pull these up.
I got this.
These are bitches. Woo!
You guys can come in here.
Tell me when Snapchatter.
Light, camera, action.
One.
Nice, easy. Drive it.
Oh shit. Man, I don't know how those big mofos be doing heavy. Those guys are doing like 250s. And I'm like, how do you not drop it like on your balls or something like that? Can you imagine that? You're like,
Makes the back of my legs hurt.
what'd you say?
Makes the back of my legs hurt.
You're hurt
Thinking
thinking about it?
Yeah.
Did you put that up on there?
Excuse me?
The,
Gotta move this back.
that was 75
By
dumbbells.
By three?
Four.
Four.
No, don't put assist.
No assist.
75, no assist.
So you had to buy more dumbbells.
Kai keeps track of his progress there on that board, but you
Keep
can't see
track.
it. You can't see it.
I'm not trying to max out. I was just talking to my chiropractor. He's like, it's hard on the body to go on your max weight all the time. You can Snapchat that.
Alright. I might just save this one.
Yeah, that one, that one, you gotta feel. I can go heavy to feel on my chest. Because or else it's just like on your arms.
So give that tip again. Lights, camera, action.
I was talking to my chiropractor today. He's like, be careful of trying to max out your weights, which you're lifting, because he says people who max out, whenever you adjust them, they're all messed up. All right, what's this?
Yes, I
How much is this?
PR.
245?
55.
Uh-oh. Shit, 255. Okay, you can snap this.
That big old mess right there.
Okay.
I got this. There's a new thing I figured out how to pin stuff in there.
Be careful of trying to max
So,
out your weights, which you're lifting, because he says people who max
Then
out,
you
whenever
can
you adjust
pin-
them, they're all messed up.
Yeah.
Show them. Have you seen that?
I learned how to pin things and snap.
All right, you ready to snap this? Because I don't want to be doing this twice.
Yeah.
That's so pretty.
255.
Get it.
Set it up quick.
There. Ready?
Let's do it.
Ugh.
255. Punch. Last one. Drop.
All right, now we do.
You max it.
You give me some music.
Yeah, give you some workout music.
255.
Make sure you just run up to the plates.
I get it.
Three?
Let's put 255.
Game. Alright.
That felt, I think it's right after doing the pre-workout. That wasn't that heavy.
Alright, you squat this out, please.
I'm ready.
Let's do the, can you grab the chain? We'll do 45.
Are you 45 or are you
Alright.
Just because I only got fresh arms already.
What's this thing history?
Like that's my, I want to work it, but I want to get my back.
Well, I guess you should do a muscle up.
Yeah. Well, let me work up at that shit. Muscle up.
Muscle up's technique. I see the biggest guys do it and the smallest guys do it.
Yeah. I can do, I think I can do it.
Yeah.
You might need to pull a bar
We got any questions? What we got? Interact.
Doubters that this is really live. We are live.
You doubt this is live? It's called Facebook Live, mofo. People brain power. You think I tricked Facebook into letting me hack their system and it's not live? Come on, man. I'm worried about planet Earth half the time.
People are wondering what your trainer's name is.
Big presto.
Dope. What's up, y'all? Now, what does this activate? What does it work out?
Back.
Doing back.
This one's heavy though.
Back for mass.
This is kind of a bitch because I'm gonna do pull-ups, not chin-ups. That's what I think of that. Maddie, I know you're gonna make me do this twice, right?
No.
Don't be making me do this one. Nathan was always like, "Oh, can you do it one more time?"
I want to get.
This one's slow-mo.
Okay.
This will be a funny.
I'm just gonna pull out one.
Or do you want to do quick mo on this one?
Well, we can see. We'll see whichever works the best.
Okay.
Because we can.
Have them behind if you go quick, because
Okay.
it'll look funny when they like move around.
Yeah. Do like arm stuff and.
Do what?
Let's see arm stuff.
Alright.
Alright. Whenever you're ready, I'll start.
Yeah, let me see if I can do 3 full shins I can do, but this is kind of heavy.
1, 2.
1, 2, 3.
Man, you get. You got it.
Here we go.
You just broke 3 records today. Third one.
You can't Facebook live stream on a GoPro. So,
3 records. New bench.
3 pull, 45.
New pull.
Put that in. Pull, 45, 3. Last, and then put in parentheses, last 1 assist. I needed 1 assist.
Slow motion sounds like Hulk too.
Sounds like Jungle Book.
Yeah.
That's a good movie. That's it?
Yeah.
Let me see.
You sound more than
Just translate.
Well, whatever. But let me see fast.
I brought mine.
Just put 45. That's way funnier. Hey, RBF. You know what RBF
not
is?
live, Bradford.
We
Not
got
live.
cameras here. No resting bitch face. None of this. Look like she's chewing tobacco or something.
Is this how you guys work out too?
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. That's
So go ahead and lay
my
down.
bulking
Push your
face.
knee. It's in between your feet. You can extend it full and pull it back.
Okay.
Okay? And stay at that angle. Tip your feet.
Like this?
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Go. Crunch. Hold on. Hit your feet up. Now squeeze those feet together. Go. Boom. Control. Not fast. All you need is 10 little ones. Good full extension of the legs.
Oh, shit.
6. Come on. Last set. Last 3. That's 8.
Filming my legs too. Okay. Wait out. Let me just do this. Hey, let's we'll go up to boxing now. Let's do a different show thing.
Yeah, I have one lined up too.
Can we do one like right outside, like somewhere a little different, right up the scene, put it right there? Basketball or turn the lights on. Basketball. Tell Martin that's part of their job. Make sure all the lights are on. You can do it for me.
She only put MCL, so just it's good if it's the left name.
Mine. You and Charlotte or 1 foot away. Turn the basketball light.
So Ty, this day in history in 1994, South Africa led its first multicultural election.
Really? Was that Nelson Mandela was 94?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. History. Just put history moment. History moment brought to you by the stretching machine. Who here's the most limber? That's a contest you
I
can
think
do.
I'm pretty limber.
There we go.
Splits?
Good.
Woo!
You can do split. Where at?
Okay.
Sweet.
That'd be a funny Snapchat
Yeah.
speed up like.
And just you make your
I am not limber that way though.
Yeah.
That's too limber for me.
All right. I'm not. I
Oh,
used to
you
be
do
a
it
little
this way?
more.
I can't do it.
Is this important to do after a workout time?
Hell yeah. Stretch. Every pro athlete, all those Lakers dudes can do the fucking splits. It's insane. Pau Gasol, 7 foot, he used to do splits. Front and side. His leg's about as long as from here to that door. I've gotten to 140. That's my peak. Well, girls can usually do like 140, 150. You guys don't have so much muscle. It's easy. Yeah, it is. Now, okay, bring that camera here. I'm glad you said that. You see, that was a mind that was full. That was a mind that was full of conclusions. Now, you know that the reason I said that, what I just said, was one of the top scientists in the world told me that. He said he's a Harvard professor. He said, Tai, the reason men are less limber is they have testosterone and stronger muscles. And your muscle, when it's strong, holds in. That's what makes a guy so strong. Whereas women have more estrogen, about 12 to 15 times more. Now, when I said this fact that I learned from one of the smartest people in the world, your gut feeling was, I don't think that's right. Let me just tell you guys something. Fuck your gut feelings. Seriously. You want to be a badass? You know where you got your gut feelings from? Your upbringing, the modern school system, a few little books you read. Don't be trusting your fucking gut feeling. My ass. Everybody I meet trusts their gut feeling. I'm like, do you like your life? Is it amazing? Are you changing the world? No? Well, then try something else. I don't have my gut feeling about that. That's facts. Men are less limber because of testosterone and muscle mass. Period. So, it's like people, there's people out there that still think the world's flat. It's a whole movement called the Flat Earth Movement. And they're like, well, you know, my gut feeling says that blah, blah. I'm like, come on, bro. We have satellites now that go to space. You can see that the Earth is round. Well, that's a microcosm. So, Maddie, and you have an issue with this. I know you. You got that gut feeling that always reverts back to your opinion. It's a horrible. I'm just telling you this not to make fun of you. I'm telling you because I want you to have a better life. You'll never have a better life trusting your gut unless your gut's been trained. And once your gut feelings trained, once you've been re-engineered by mentors and smart people, then eventually you trust me. Elon Musk, he can trust his gut. But even then, do you want to get on an airplane built by an engineer who trusted his gut? Who's like, you know, I look at this plane, I don't really need to test it. I'll just, you go up in that plane. No, there's no gut feeling in the car you drive in. There's no gut feeling in the airplane you fly in. There's no gut feeling in the GPS system on your phone that gets you from point A to point B. It's pure hard knowledge, and that's what you want. So be very careful of speaking what you don't know about. I can always tell, and what I find with people is the reason you should come lock right in, because this can be the rant one, so you want to lock right in. You don't want a peripheral, Andrew, for that shit. In fact, give me my own phone. I'll selfie on this. No, let me. Actually, I won't. I'll have to start over. My dream to learn 9 times faster in anything I want, I'd bring that all the way down. And then what's easier for me is where the phones are like all in a similar plane. Because if it's like, it's fucked. The way to learn 9 times faster, if you want to be faster learning than everybody else, you have to do different things than most people do. Most people aren't humble at all. Shit, I get people argue with me about stuff that I learned from the world, the #1 person in the world. I flew around the world, found them, I said, will you teach me this? Then I come back around people and they'll be like, oh, I'm arguing. I'm like, listen, I'm trying to pass on to you some shit that you're never gonna learn unless you wanna fly around the world and hang out with badass people, badass people don't only like to hang out with badass people. So we live in a world full of conclusions, full of them, man. If you don't believe me, watch politics. Everybody thinks they know whether Obama, Clinton, or Bush was a good president. You don't know. You and I don't know shit. During the height of 9/11, I read the book of, forget his name, not Gates, but one of the guys who ran security for the presidents. He said he would have to wake up at 12 in the morning to prepare for the day, midnight. He'd wake up and read 9 hours of security briefs of what was going on in global terrorism. Things that we don't know about. They stay hyper confidential. But if you talk to the average person in America, like, do you think so-and-so did a good job? Oh, they'll talk to you for 1 hour. People will talk about bullshit about what they don't know. And I'm like, stay in your own lane, man. Stay in your lane. If you don't know what you're talking about, just shut your mouth. And then you can learn. It's hard to talk and learn at the same time. When I was about 21, I got around all these genius guys in Mississippi, and I talked for a whole dinner. These were all guys 40 years older than me, $100 million richer than me. And I talked the whole time, and my mentor, Alan Nation, took me aside at the end of the dinner, and he said real nicely, he goes, you know, sometimes, Ty, you don't have anything to say. That was his nice way of saying no one to shut up. So, with that said, let's go do boxing. Huh?
Hope Julia will
Here,
do
just
it.
come up here. Thank you, Fresco.
You can go upstairs. That's fine.
Now, ladies, have fun.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
How do you spell his name? Alan Nation?
Yeah. I'm not sure on the exact spelling.
N-A-T-I-O-N?
Yeah, but I don't know if Alan has 2 L's. A-N-E-N. I'd Google it.
One man.
Who has to wait?
You know what I noticed about this bag? It's better to be on the side.
Doing what?
Googling the stuff about the nation.
No, I'll tell him. I'll tell him. Do you ever do it long like that? Like the long?
He's getting the camera. He's not Googling.
What camera?
The camera to film the training video.
Oh. Well, have them not take my phone from me. I mean, have them. I want to. I've been doing the rolls with the.
Oh yeah? So you got to go.
I know it's harder for me to just keep doing it. You know?
Stop it in between.
Yeah. Let it go through.
Yeah.
Like what? So that my hand goes further down.
No, just let it go through the, just go through the back.
Okay.
You know, just go through the back. Yeah, keep on. There you go. Don't stop. Go, don't stop. It's all here.
Yeah, it's a bra.
It's not that hot.
Where is Maddie? Oh.
I still like the camera stuff.
Grab one. Questions? Anybody, Adrian?
A lot on the books that you're reading today.
Books? I haven't gotten to my books yet. A lot of time I read before I go to bed. See, when I let it all the way through, then it speed up a little bit too much. So it's like,
Yeah, we don't win it.
ah.
That looks super fast.
Yeah. Should do one in slow. That's cool.
I like this. Let's see it slow.
That's what I gotta get that one right there.
I thought you just catch every line.
Try one more time.
Just let it go. Let your hand go right through. Go don't stop.
Woo!
Gotta keep rolling. Wrong hand. There you go. Good. There you go. Go. There you go. Good. Good. Keep going. That's
We
it.
have a new bat.
Why?
Sammy said that one deflates. He said we should get
We're
one.
gonna get in pharmacy.
We need
Go
one.
chocolate.
All right. You want to start doing a little? What do we got for a different breakup, real quick? Pick one. Just pick one.
We got dancers here. We can talk
Can
about.
we do that? We're gonna go salsa dance.
Okay.
Here we go.
Little, just here. Let me do this. This is what I like to do. Number 17. What is that? Wait, you guys, can you call out a number between 1 and 40?
1 and 40?
Yeah.
27.
Okay.
32.
What's 27? Just read it to me. Because everybody that I've assigned this job, basically, it's become impossible for them. So I want to help you guys. This is an example of learning 9 times faster. I literally, people are overthinking it. Just pick 15 numbers. At the beginning of the day, you could create a random number generator and just finish them. So far, just so you guys know, Adrian, Maddie, nobody's ever, this task that I've given people
Yeah.
has been like I gave people fly to the moon task. I could do this. If this was my job to do this, I'd have been done in the first hour. Not to embarrass any of you all, but some of y'all, some slow fucking learners. Just learn it fast.
The 15.
No, what number did you say?
15.
She said 27. Literally, we're gonna do number 27. Whatever the fuck it is, we're gonna figure out how to do it. I'm gonna show you guys how to be creative. So the next point, if you want to get things done 9 times faster, you have to be creative. Creativity is a lost art. And once again, everybody will tell you they're creative because they can sing karaoke and shit. I'm like, that ain't fucking creative. People are like, in my shower, I'm creative. I'm like, motherfucker, you singing somebody else's song.
Pop culture is number 20.
No, not the elements, the themes. The theme one.
That was on the theme one.
The show
The
title.
one that you shared with us.
What is number 27 on the theme?
Pumped.
Punked. There we go. Somebody gonna get punked right now. Let's test. We're gonna literally try creativity test.
Not mix these up ever again. This is what we're going
Elements. Change that. That's called ingredients. That's called themes.
Themes, okay.
Themes. Or you name it whatever you want.
I just was confused on what you want.
No,
the
don't be
number off
confused.
of.
Don't be
Yeah, I
confused.
just want to make sure.
What's the
correct.
subject of this, Adrian?
I learned
How to learn 9 times faster.
than
So
normal.
that is something you don't want to spend 1 hour learning. Because if you spend 1 hour learning that, then how long will it take you to learn something hard?
Yeah.
2 years?
I just didn't know themes. I didn't know. I see what
come
you're
on.
saying now.
You guys can go fast. This is called learned helplessness. Martin Seligman is one of the top scientists in the world. He says the number one problem in the world, people have learned helplessness. I can't tell you how many times I tell people, my house, here's the address. People will text me back with questions. I'm like, you ever heard of GPS? How the fuck are you gonna ask me, is it off Sunset? I'm like, look for yourself. You got the wrong dude. I'm busy as shit, and I sure as hell don't want to spend 1 hour of my life helping people with stuff they can help themselves. Don't let people, the best, here you go, Andrew. Andrew loves Drake. What did Drake say haters try to do? Drain me of my energy. Don't ask me questions twice that a 5-year-old could know. If a 5-year-old could GPS to my house, then you should be ashamed on yourself if you ask me how to get to my house. Shit, are you dumber than a 5-year-old? Most people are. Be smart, man. Be smart. You want good things in life? You want to be happy, healthy, wealthy? Be smart. You know, if I'm around a very smart person like Elon Musk, do you think I ask him stupid questions? He'll be like, this dude is stupid. And by the way, people are like, don't judge me. I'm like, let me inform you how the real world works. Real big boy world. People judge you. They judge you real quick too. Not even slow. They judge you in like a millisecond. So you start asking them, you know, how do you spell, you know? Maya has this thing. It's called, what's that website you like to send people to?
Just fucking Google it.
It's justfuckinggoogleit.com. Just test this on your friends. If you want to know which of your friends is smart, say, hey man, we're going to dinner on Friday night. Here's the name of the place. Here's the address. All your smart friends, they just show up. All your helpless friends, they text you, they question you, they ask you where parking is. Come on, man. Drive up to the place. Look around. If you see a valet dude standing out front, that's valet. If you see a lot behind it, that's a lot. What's the number one question people ask in LA when you say about a location?
Where do I park?
Where do you park? I'm like outside probably, or in a parking deck. I'm gonna start telling people in my living room when they ask me, is that an option? Where do you park? You know, I usually let people in my living room, but today will you park out on the street? No. And the sad thing is, and I know I'm making fun of people, but I've been guilty of this too. And I'm always guilty of it, but less than most people. You can say what you want about me, but nobody calls me a slow learner. I'll tell you that. That is not an issue of mine. I have other problems. So you can learn from my strengths and ignore my weaknesses. My weaknesses, what are they mine? Empathy. Empathy might be a weakness. Because sometimes I don't understand it. Sometimes I feel like modern humans have a superpower, but I call it a reverse superpower. It's like,
call it a negative.
Yeah, negative superpower. Like you give them more technology, like you give them more GPSs, and they're more lost now. That's a reverse superpower. A real superpower would be 100 years ago, before GPS, being able to find a location. Now that's a superpower. Now you give people more skills. It's easier now to make $1 million than it's ever been in the history of the world. People are still writing me about how they can make, pay their rent. I'm like, people will tell me, I need an extra $200. You need an extra $200? This is your problem? Come on, you can figure out how to make an extra $200. There's 100 things you can do to make an extra $200 this month. If you're short on rent, I can't tell you how many people in LA, but I might not wear this. How many people in LA leave LA because they can't afford their rent? And I've been broke before, so this is coming from firsthand experience. Figure out how to make, just divide it by 30. $200, let's say you're short on your rent, divided by 30 days. That's how much? Anybody? About $7, right? Go beg on the street corner for 1 hour a day. I guarantee you'll get $7. Go $7. $7. You can go to the Grove and collect quarters that people throw. And people think I'm joking. That's creative. I bet you there's $50 a day thrown in like little fountains in LA. There you go. You rather give up on your dream? You want this? Can we start sparring? Just a spar to start?
Okay.
No sweat.
No problem. No problem.
So, be excited about life. It's time to be excited, People aren't excited. And you'll be excited the quicker you learn. Let me see something. Ooh. Oh, you should tell me. There's a lot of viewers on. Good. People like this subject. You guys should lock and load this in your brain. Maya, or Charlotte, I'm going to give you a little task. Take one of these these wraps, and tie it from here straight across there. We'll get them doing a little exercise.
Apparently the best punk episode ever was when Justin Timberlake cried.
Yes, Justin Timberlake crying on Punk'd. Have you seen that shit when the IRS fake confiscated his guitar? He comes out and goes, "Don't take my guitar." I'm like, how did he? And if I had cried on camera, I wouldn't have signed off that they could use that shit.
Really high.
Oh, that's what a dude's gonna try to say. Oh yeah, man, I was high. I'm like, no, you were crying.
Also, there was another one.
That might not
where
reach.
they,
You might need a lower one, like put a tripod. All right, can you put our timer on? Maya, just turn that on and off. This is good Snapchat, by the way. Boxing is good. That'll be too high. That, trust me,
Yeah.
Charlotte. Oh, okay. I want to say that one. Just do that. Leave it there for now till we box, and then we'll put it down lower.
Got it. Oh, green.
No, all you do
Yeah,
is turn it on.
Red button,
Sorry.
the red button.
Yeah.
and turn it off,
And back
and then
on.
on. That's
Okay,
it.
the next one?
3.
Okay, so there's.
There you
Switch it
go.
back to-
Done. Fast learning. You putting on Rocky there?
Very rocky up in here.
Chocolate free.
Should you go for kidney light? I mean,
No, you don't go by the back.
no?
No.
What was I doing wrong?
Yeah. When you jab, don't drop all the way down. If you're gonna do it, make sure it's as tight as possible.
Okay.
So when you jab, if you jab me from there,
Yeah.
jab, then
So
I'll
slip
roll
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I'm not gonna do this and then I'm over here.
Okay. Cause
You
you
do it,
can
I'm gonna catch you. That's why I walk away and I caught you there.
Okay.
So you wanna give me more your side, don't have to square up.
Don't square up.
No,
More side.
it's always here from here. If you do this, I got too much here.
Okay. Well, you want to put the pads on?
Hmm?
We do the pads.
Yeah, one more.
One more? Okay.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, ready?
No,
It's go. It just rolls, man.
Oh, okay.
It just keeps rolling. Yeah, that was what I was opening up too much.
yeah, like, you're not square, but you're here too much of this.
Yeah.
So I could still just walk away and come in from there. Want to be as tight as possible. leg.
Hey, what I need to drop down?
Yeah. Keep the elbows in there. Right here. Knock up here from there. Drop it. Now. Try to hit me with the body. Try to hit me with the right hand. Good. See that?
Yeah.
So drop it. Okay. There.
And you can come right over the top.
Yeah.
Let me drill a little bit on that. See, in jiu-jitsu, I want to drop hammer fist on somebody's head like that.
Seconds, man. Where you going?
Oh, you're gonna do gloves?
30 seconds.
Let's get them going. Let's get them doing.
Okay.
Let's do slip. Can you lower this? Put it on a tripod.
Do you want me to do it then?
Gonna tripod right in that corner.
All right. What is our punk theme? What do you got?
I got one here. Go on.
What's our punked? Who's gonna get punked? I say somebody sitting on the stairs. Ready? No?
She's ready.
Come on, icing. Let's go.
Right here.
What's our punk? Maddie. Give me that lever fist.
I thought it was a grenade. I thought it was about like a grenade.
Okay, while we're doing the drill.
Yeah, so hit me
He
from that.
beat you to it!
I was trying to trick him and tell him
Matt.
that Drake's CD came out early, but he said, "What's the punk?" and it threw it all off.
Oh. Oh, okay.
I was gonna trick him and Drake dropped it early.
What questions do we have? Let me see.
Not that much.
Good, we're going pretty sure.
Yeah, this is good.
What are 5 books you value highly? 5 books. A book by Peter Drucker. Hey, we'll Snapchat him this real quick. Hold on. 5 books.
1, 2, 3.
5 books I value highly. How to Win Friends and Influence People. Peter Drucker, Managing Oneself. The Selfish Gene. What's another one I love?
What's this one?
Let's do 2. We'll do 2 more.
All
Yeah,
right.
there you go. Now the point is we can't knock this over. Ladies, you're up too, both of you. Yes, you are. Come on up. Put that one in. Huh?
Oh, civilization is discontent.
Yeah, here we go. No, Lessons of History. Ready?
2, 3.
Lessons of History by Will Durant. Kentucky by Tor Heyerdahl. Woo! You're going low. Oh. Oh.
Oh man. Kobe just tweeted he's coming back for one more season.
Kobe's coming back?
Yeah. You've been punked.
There you go. Just throw shit out, man. Just throw it out. These ones are good pull-ups right here for the grip ones. Woo! Oh, it's actually hard with these on. Slide off. Okay, we ready? Let's start up. Rise and shut. No, all 5 of you.
Another
This is easy.
theme.
This is easy.
We got punked.
Hey,
We'll do it two at a time. 2 at a time.
We are. We're
Yeah,
going
2
to
at
do
a
it
time.
fast.
2 at a time.
Let's get them all on and just keep going right here without moving much.
Yeah, but
Spread all out. Spread all
I
out.
have much room to do it.
It's a skill trick.
This is over there.
But that's good because then go to the back. Then go to the last one. You 2 in the back. You 2 up here. You come right here. You 2 right there. Here we go. Don't be making excuses. Okay. Here we go. This is the drill. Whoever knocks that over loses. So watch what we're gonna do. We're pretending you're getting away from a punch. So you're gonna just go 1, 1, without stepping your feet.
Then you go here. You come here. No, time.
Let's start filming our 7 minutes. Let's start filming our 7 minutes.
Are we back in
It's all gonna do
No,
it.
you ain't gonna move.
You're gonna do it. Okay, follow me, you.
Adrian, let Maya run that, and you guys, you and Maddie,
Okay.
he'll do the snap.
Alright.
Okay. Now he'll do 2 things at once.
You just go around and follow me.
We can actually turn off Facebook Live now.
Okay.
As
But
I'm
let me
going,
do one thing.
The last person comes and
By the way, all of you watching this, if you're,
everybody's go around.
let me wait till everybody's quiet here.
Here. Good.
Oh, we're going back.
Now you go in front of me. Good.
Oh,
Oh, and then you just keep going off.
oh,
Good.
wait.
Good. Come on. Keep moving. Come on. Bend your knees. Come on.
Yes.
Come on. Come on. Good. Come on. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Right here. Good. 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 Bend your knees. Bend your knees. Bend your legs. Come on.
Woo, this gets low.
You're bending your back too much. Come on. Don't bend your back.
I'm trying to like see where she's at.
Step out. Go.
Oh wait, I can use the mirror.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
What happened to you two?
Here. Here.
Yeah, definitely not dressed.
See? Sit down. Sit down.
Is it more straight back?
Yes. See?
Center show.
Straight. Don't bend your back.
That makes sense.
Good.
And let me Adrian, bring me Facebook Live here.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
With raps, I can do it so much faster. It's funny.
Okay.
Maddie, give me this with raps. I can get it with raps. It's easier. It's not so hard on my hand. This is what you waited. Let me get it from
Go and work tonight.
All right, let's shoot our 7. Okay. So, can we talk into the live? One quick second. All right, I'm getting ready to do training. This is for my VIP program. If you're not in my VIP program, I'm gonna show you a simple way to get into it. Go to my website, tailopez.com. Click on the link on top that says 67 steps. You're gonna get into 67 steps and a daily lifestyle trainer. I'm gonna teach you all kind of stuff. Bringing the top mentors in the world. I spend over $100,000 a month on trainers. You can learn from them for a very, very, very low fraction of that price. This is one of my most important programs. You want to learn things 9 times faster? You got to invest in your own brain. So, tailopez.com, then click the link 67 steps. See you guys later. Okay.